Welcome to the call, everyone. My name is Mark, and really excited about the information and updates we're going to be sharing with everyone today. So if you didn't know, Origin is live and well. It is doing phenomenal. You may have noticed that the value of the LGNS has settled right now. And in fact, it's been going up gradually over the last couple of days. It's a little over $11. You may also know that Origin is now listed on CoinMarketCap. You can go there and read all about the project. That's so exciting. You may have also noticed that right now Origin has over $11 million in liquidity for the A token. That means the token is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. We're excited about that, to have the first privacy stable coin in the world, and it's all connected to the LGNS. And so my understanding is that LGNS is going to be used as the gas for the A coin, ladies and gentlemen, or the A token. We're excited about that because we believe there's going to be some positive effects that comes from that. And so you have to understand, listen, there's a lot going on out here in the marketplace, and many of us, we are diversified, which is our right to do because we're all, independent people. But you have to understand, nobody is leaving Origin. Origin is our bread and butter. It is phenomenal. It's producing and doing exactly what it has promised to do. And now the world is starting to hear about it. And so we are absolutely in the right place. We made a great decision when we decided to get involved with this platform. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring on several leaders to share with you their updates and what they know about where we are inside of this project right now. And we're going to, kick it off and get right into it. I'm going to bring on Mark on the line. And hopefully, Mark, you can hear me okay and you're able to unmute yourself, sir.
There we go. Good job, Mark, on the road.
Welcome to the call, Mark. Glad to have you with us.
All right. Just a little tidbit there. I was down in that neck of the woods there years ago, and I found a restaurant, and they were serving rattlesnakes. So you can find all kinds of things down in the Southwest like that. So look around for that. So anyway, it's great to be with everyone again. It's everybody's been busy. We got the summer. Everything is pretty much finished now. Now we're into the real exciting part of the year, the October, November. Everything starts to happen. I can tell you, for those of you who don't know a little about my story, I've been with the platform Origin since May, the end of May of 2024. So it's almost a year and a half, and I've seen a lot of things, and I have to say that the platform works flawlessly. Never seen a mistake. We've had a couple of issues with the Polygon blockchain, which of course we had one actually a few weeks ago, but everything recovered perfectly. That was not on our end, and they worked on that. Polygon is good with that. If they break something, they fix it, which is good. Mark mentioned now we are on CoinMarketCap. So things are starting to really happen. And last week, we got listed on Gate.io, which is not a swap. This is a real exchange. This was very important. And especially Mark mentioned also about the stable A, which will be coming out. So before that launched, certain things had to be in place. Financial. Okay, so right now we're sitting at a market cap of $3.69 billion, liquidity at 331 million, 24-hour volume of 30. That fluctuates right now. It's at around 30 million. It goes up sometimes, up to 38. I've seen it. So it's really an active participant in the whole blockchain, and number one on Polygon. So this is very impressive as well. So all these things are in place. We're on an exchange now. And I don't know if anybody in the past has ever gone. If you have a pencil, you can go, write this down. It's quite simple. It's Origin World. So originworld.org. You can go on there. They've totally revamped that now. And this is all because of Stable A, because that was 1.0 when Origin came out. Now we're in 2.0, which is called Awake. So we're there. Okay, and the next thing, as I mentioned, we're going to start up. Okay, great, Mark. That's it right there. And you can read up on it a little bit and see the progress. And it's talking, about not only stablecoin A, but A Pay, which is going to be a way to use that to make payments. Now, that'll take some time because people have to all get on it. But if I want to send money to you, you get on it, and I'm on it. And guess what? Nobody knows. This is where Origin is going. It's very clear. It's all about autonomy. It's all about sovereignty. You run your show. Nobody else. Nobody tells you what to do. You do it. You're in charge. And that's what Origin has been since the get-go. You have access to your funds 24/7. You don't need permission. It takes to unstake and have it in your wallet, it takes less than 20 seconds. And you could do that anytime, 24/7. Even when we had that Polygon issue, that was just one particular part that got a little confused with Polygon there. But you could withdraw the whole time. It did not at all affect the fact that you had access to your money every single minute of the day. And I think that's very important. And a lot of people, have been in things in the past that didn't quite work and wish they had access to their money. But this one here, I keep saying this to people, and it's keeping on proving this all the time, is built for longevity. Absolutely, 100%. It is just a great project. And as Mark said, there's a lot of things out there and people do what they want to do in different things. But this one here is like the anchor. Okay. You can count on this all the time. It's there. It's not going anywhere. And it's nice to know that you have something like that. There's a bright future ahead, with the A-Pay, the A token itself, with our own blockchain coming out very shortly, where all these transactions can be happening privately. And this is going to be very powerful as well. So a lot of stuff. Go over that originworld.org. You'll see some nice stuff on there. And it's just fantastic. We also have the crypto mompreneur on the call today, Sarah. She's doing a great job with everybody on the Telegram group. Now, she is traveling with her GSP on, or GPS rather. So I don't know if she's going to be able to jump on, but I just want to let you know that she is here, and she's here every day on Telegram. You ask a question, somebody's going to be there. I might be there. Dave might be there. Sarah might be there. And, we're all there for you all the time for complete support. And we have Dave as well. So, he's always bringing words of wisdom to us, and he's very big on this whole project as well. And he has a big experience in this whole area of blockchain and the space, as they call it. And so I think what I would like to do now is, Mark, if that's okay with you, do you want me to bring on Dave, or would you like to do that?
Yes, please do. Let's bring on Dave.
I see we have currently 116 people. That's awesome. That's awesome. He said all hands on deck, and you guys showed up. Now, why is that powerful? Because you get to hear the updates, not be rumored the updates, not assume about updates, but you get to hear them. And with hearing comes your faith and belief. And when you have your faith and belief comes conviction. To stay to it with this platform. Now, you often hear me say, stay the course. It's hard to stay the course sometimes when your vision is blurry. That happens when you are in the midst of battle, when the price is dropping, when the liquidity appeared to be dropping, when the return every 8 hours seemed to be dropping. Sometimes our vision gets blurred and we look at other opportunities that are giving better returns. And we say, okay, maybe I should pack up and move out of this opportunity and go to the next. Now, as Mark has mentioned, this space is not for the faint of heart. Those who make it, they do diversify. That's a given. And we do it for numerous reasons because of number one, we've experienced the space and we know how to navigate it. But we don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. Origins is the foundation that you can build a whole ecosystem around. when it comes to you being a part of this space called crypto blockchain technology, there's no other platform that I would build upon. Now, when you're in the midst of it, you can't see clear. But I'm going to take you for a second up the mountain to a bird's eye view. Currently, we talked about they have over 3 billion in total deposit. The index number, which you all know is my favorite number, is currently at 149.73. That's with the price at one point being at $80. And currently it's at $11.18. Even with that being the case, an index number of close to 150. What does that translate to? If you got in this program from day one and you endured, you'd be at $1,673.98 from somewhere around a $4.50 deposit. That's powerful, folks. This is a platform that you can build on, and if you stay in it, it will be there for you years and years later. Now, how and why am I confident in that? We've already discussed previously developers that have proven themselves, developers who are continuing to advance in this ecosystem with the A token and the things to come even after that. So we encourage you to look at other ways of diversifying, but we encourage you as well, strongly encourage you to stay the course here, not for us to benefit, but for you to benefit. Back to you, Mark.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get Sarah on. I noticed she's traveling right now. And let's just see, Sarah, if hopefully you're in a place where you can say hello to everyone.
Hello. Yes, I am. I pulled over for you.
All right. Welcome to the call. So glad you were able to join us. And of course, man, we want to thank you for all the support that you've been providing from day one. And we absolutely want to hear your thoughts about where we are as a project.
I think it's pretty well covered. Everybody that I talk to, I express deeply that regardless of anything else that we have going on, shiny objects, diversification, Origin is, and I know we say bread and butter, it's my baby. When Dave talks about the baby in the bathwater, I will never throw Origin away because of what I see. I'm still, everybody that's involved in the program knows about the calculator that we lovingly call the Syraculator. I was just on that this morning, hand on a Bible this morning, looking at the numbers and planning and the projections. And I still talk to people about this program every single day, because when I look at either, veterans or new people to the space, this is a perfect project for me to get somebody into the space and teach them hands-on, working in a program, learning crypto as we go, because Mark, I know you're a big proponent for teaching this space. Dave and I and Mark, the other Mark as well. This is a perfect protocol where you can learn the space, you can gain confidence in this space, but you can also make money in this protocol with faith and with stability. So Origin will always be my baby.
Outstanding. Well, listen, we really appreciate everything that you've been doing. You've been extremely faithful and very supportive, man. So we just want to thank you for all of that you've been doing.
Awesome. Thank you. Much love to the whole team and community.
Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the East Coast, and I want to bring Doc on into the call. How are you today?
Man, I'm excited in my mind, not out of my mind, in my mind. I'm truly excited about this project. I want to give a shout out to all the leaders. They pretty much cover the base on where I stand with this. Origin project, since we've been introduced to it, due to our experience, I jumped in heavy right away because I saw certain things that just stood out to me. One of it being the control of your money, like the other Mark said, that you can get access to your capital in seconds. That was huge for me. Then you looked at what Dave said, the track record. When you look at the track record of what Origin has been able to accomplish in the 5 years in total with Olympus and now with Origin, this project has proven itself as far as the test of time. And then third, you spoke on it, Mark, when you talked about the A token. This is something new. This is something that they're still fulfilling as far as their paper, and we're right on the doorstep of them releasing that amongst some other things that's going to make this project, to me, like Sarah said, our baby. This is the thing that I'm excited about for several reasons that I just stated. We see it coming full circle in regards to everything that they have said from the beginning. It's taken time, but we know that and someone mentioned faith. You know, in business, you have to have a level of faith. You have a level of education and understanding, so you can stay the course. So when it goes through its ebbs and flows, you don't lose confidence. You don't lose heart. And then lastly, we all talk about having multiple streams of income. There should be a hierarchy in how you evaluate platforms, and so that you can determine which ones that are going to be your primary stream in multiple streams. Because if the scripture teaches that we should have multiple streams of income because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, I'm not going to definitely not going to take away from that, because God knows best and he knows all, and I'm definitely going to follow that wisdom. But excited about this project. There's a tremendous leadership, tremendous support. Excited to work with each and every one of you, and we have an awesome team that's global. And this project is coming full circle, and I have no other words other than just anticipation, steadfastness, and excitement.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate you. Now I'm going to go down to Florida and bring on another one of our leaders, Mr. Hinton Battle. Stand by one moment, and I'm going to unmute you, sir.
Okay, Mark, can you hear me okay?
I do. Welcome to the call.
Thank you very much. And I want to welcome everybody else to the call, because having the opportunity to share information, share ideas, but also strengthen each other in a group is really important. Sometimes people like to run and ride by themselves, but if you got a core group like we have here with leadership, development, and understanding some stuff, you can travel and go a whole lot farther. Three things I just want to talk about real quick concerning Origin is expansion. So, we know the track record from a previous platform of when they started to grow on to where they are right now, which is great in itself, but evolving. And so, yes, we're in the first stage of the staking, but the A token coming out and any other areas that, if they look on the page to see where Origin is really going, is really important, because most important thing is the economy, the new ecosystem, the new economy, meaning that where we're going in this digital world. And one thing I can say, Origin is ahead of the game. So for those who want to ride in the future, come on the team. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. And coming down the road, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you forgot, there's an exchange coming. Think about all of the money that we spend in exchanges, making those conversions, those fees. So imagine those fees coming through this protocol. And then we also talked about the bank, where you'll be able to take loans against your crypto or loan out your crypto. All those things are coming down the road. And, not many platforms offer that type of, that type of advancement, so to speak. And so we're really excited. We're in a great place, ladies and gentlemen, and we will continue to do our calls every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Saturday at 12 noon. So get used to the link. PlanToFreedom.com takes people to the webinar. PlanToFreedom.info takes them to the information website. They can watch replays, learn all about the program from A to Z, do a deep dive to their heart's content. We've got those resources that were built by our leaders, and they're available to every single one of us. All right. So listen, we're not going to hold you long. We just needed to give you this update because amazing things are happening in this platform, as you can all see. So what you want to do, if you happen to be here for the first time, you've never seen this overview, reach out to the person who invites you here. They'll share that overview with you. We invite you to come to our next presentation, which will be Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got replays out there for you as well. And the person who invited you here can help you get your questions answered and literally walk you through the process, show you how to get onboarded. You don't even need to figure it out on your own, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it. Well, thank you all, David, Mark, Sarah, Doc, Mr. Hinton Battle. We appreciate all of you and all of our guests that are on the call right now. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Make it a great day. I like to close with this. The best way to predict your future is to create it. So let's do just that, and let's do it together. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye for now.